Good evening, my friends. Look at this room. You may be wondering, where am I today? Well, I'm here. This is our new offices. I haven't shared it with you yet. I didn't share, well, maybe. No, I never shared our old offices. We were downtown, 11th story, beautiful view of the bay. And here we are now on Upper Peach Street. This is our new office. Look. Nice high ceilings, installed a new fan. We have scaffolding, a bunch of garbage here that we still didn't set up, but it's just a nice little office. We have our own bathroom. I'll slow this down. I think I'm making our own bathroom. And let me flip the camera around so I can show you what we just installed. Voila! Back this up. Look at this. So this was just an empty room. Made a kitchen here. Sink, mini fridge, breaker box. And on this side, we're gonna have just storage cabinets and then more storage file cabinet. So this will be printers, yada yada, all that good stuff. And this side will have coffee and people can heat up their little lunch and whatever, but that's what it looks like. All this will get sorted. We're gonna have a couple of nice workstations here, community table, seating area. We'll have a nice board up on that wall. It's gonna look sharp. We painted all the walls, all the trim. It was that nasty old color. Now it's all fresh white. So I'll keep you posted. Let me see. So as I was saying, I'll keep you guys posted on how once we start getting this thing fixed up and going. Okay, got my Amish beard here. What do you guys think? Nice, getting long for the winter. Anyway, I want to talk to you, people out there, all the many subscribers, the 31 subscribers. Anyway, a little spiel. So this week, I had a couple of thoughts. And one of them was that, there's people have asked me this a couple of times recently. And they're like, you can do this, you can do that because you have finances, or you have this because you have finances to do this stuff, Yes and no. I think if you look at the majority of the stuff I do, and the majority of the things that, maybe I acquire or whatever, it doesn't matter. Just things, material things that I may have. It's not because, I have like these crazy amounts of vast finances available. It's more so I would say, that plays some sort of role, but it's more of a hustle that I do. And I was analyzing, one of my strong points is negotiating. I can negotiate, I can come up with creative ways to make something happen, to achieve what I want. So if I see something I want, I try to figure out how I can acquire it, how I can get it, and I work on it. And I become passionate about it, and I find ways to make it happen. For instance, if I need a tractor, I just bought a tractor, like an older model tractor. It's a Ford A9. I haven't shown it to you. And it's an old tractor, and it needs some work. And I'm able to do a little bit of hustle and negotiate it. I talk to the people. I'm willing to drive a little bit longer distance out of the city somewhere. I'm willing to bring it back, go through it, clean it up and make a really nice tractor. It's something that somebody will look at after and they'll be like, oh, this is such a nice tractor. You're so lucky. But no, they didn't see all the hustle and all the other work that I had to put in to acquire that. And many things in our house, like me and my wife, We had at the beginning, when we got married, we slept on a mattress on a floor in an empty house for like a year. But we didn't have finances to just go and get whatever we wanted to. We slowly acquired things. We did Craigslist. We built things. We did things. We found nice things that we fixed up. And then in the end, if you walk into our house, people would walk into our house and be like, oh, "This is so nice. This is that. This is this." And it's nothing special. It was a hustle. It was something we were willing to put a lot of time and effort and figure out ways how we can get nice, cool things. We would go thrifting, we'll do this. And then in the end, when everything is put together as one picture, it looks like you have something, and people get the impression that the things just appear. I want something, I go buy it. No, my approach is always like, I look at all the options, and I just figure out different ways to be able to acquire things, and when it comes to properties, the few properties that I have, and even this land that I purchased recently, same thing. I figure out ways to acquire it, and if I'm short, say a few $1,000 for something, I always tell my wife, she's like, "Can we afford it?" And I always tell her, next 2 weeks, next month, I'm gonna work twice as hard, and I'm gonna close this many deals or this and that to make sure that we can afford it. So the other thing, it's hustle, and how hard are you willing to work? People work one job and they base their life off of that. There are people working 3 jobs. There are people working 3 jobs to try to get debt free. And they're doing it, and you hear these on the radio or whatever. If anybody listens to Dave Ramsey, he's got these people call in and they say, "We're debt free, we worked 3 jobs, we did this, we did that," to get what they want. You can do the same thing for physical things. Like, you want something bad enough, how hard are you willing to work for it? Work double time, triple time, overtime. That's my other approach. Like, I want something, I want to achieve something, I work hard for it. So it's a hustle, and it's working super hard for it. So everything I have was never handed to me. It was always worked hard for. There were people along the way, that I've surrounded that guided me and did give me a helping hand. I can't say, I just achieved everything. There's a blessing involved. There are people that surround me that also played a big part in my life, and they held my hands or gave me the extra push or motivation, or even, there were situations when people helped me financially. When I was struggling, they took chances on me. And then there's the hustle and just working super, super hard. So that's kind of my little spiel for today. I mean, no one is just going to give you things. And don't expect to win the lottery, You gotta work hard. And I'm not saying whoever's listening to this is not working hard and stuff, but there is always, in sports, this analogy, or in the Marines or Navy SEALs, they always say this: you are about to give up, you're about to just, that's it, I can't do this anymore. And then people say, you dig even deeper, and people are always willing to even dig deeper and find motivation to accomplish these great tasks, to achieve things. So what I'm not saying you're not working hard, but there's always opportunity to dig even deeper and work even harder and hustle and just try to achieve those things, those goals that you have. So more power to everybody. And I hope things work out for the best. I don't know what situations people have in life, but I'm just saying it's not always easy. And life, another thing is, it has its ups and downs. You can have, just because you have a lot of good stuff doesn't mean you're that's it, or you've accomplished one thing and your life is not going to have these ups and downs. You're still going to have low spots. You're still going to have tough spots. You're going to have tough spots financially. You're going to have tough spots spiritually. You're going to have tough spots just with anxiety people always deal with, because life is so unpredictable. So that's just my a couple of thoughts that I had. I think all those things have a huge impact on people's lives, and if you could learn to manage them, if you could learn to dig deeper, if you could learn to do a little bit of everything well, you'll be okay. So keep working hard, keep hustling, surround yourself with good people, pray. Pray. God's blessing is super important. I see it in my life, and just try to stay even keel when you have those ups and downs. So that's that. I'll let you see the office once it's done. So this is just a little glimpse. We just moved in, I would say, at the beginning of the year. In January, we've been doing work here and there. Just got the cabin installed. But once everything's set up, it's going to be a nice, cozy, cool place. So come visit. Adios. Bye.